say Baumia as president in this modern times, IT technology. You don't be so be a leadership. Any leadership or say pedocunedia or say digital. Now confront doctor about sorry a special guest obekasa about medicine. Ukofa social worker ba. Itu ukofa politician ba. Desmond Tutu no omoka politics no wo a friend is saying egaye. Ana park so no omoka no. Omo pulpit no omo use at the fight apartheid. But you see, the difference was that I said, you get no any response. No any response to say, for the first time in the history of our country, now producer price of cocoa, yateso, ebin si da. It has said, you get okay, so respond, and kadena obeka. Onya sheka. Me say this matter. Now, why you make crazy? Can't you go via your train or boss or no? This matter, sir, within 7 days, we will produce 2,500 pages. Ebe kosa che say ye wafa.
And two by chairman NPP recapture.
Me say. Ye what part say ye na? Is that what it is?
Listen, in fact, so we NPP near team come here, me know the national chairmanship position in the new patriotic parties, that position are better on one. There are a lot of people that want to contest, I think 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to contest for that position. Of which I know you were Boadu Jakun. I know you were chairman Wuntumi. I know you were Boadu. Na menya botretti obia. Menya botretti obi ankomo. And this is the second time Omima Boadu video. In fact, this man has something special. It is obvious. I don't know send people phone ya. And I'm not here to endorse anybody. Me say the efatano no momfamano. But me, to my knowledge, to my understanding, to become a national chairman, and yet therefore, so when it comes to conversation, forget it. Looking at somebody like I see doing Katia in NDC. No one on the party, and in fact, wouldn't to me NDC, wouldn't to me NDC as some brother we are sitting Katia free. He is the solid pillar of the party. Tell me I'm lying. NPP, and that is the truth. When it comes to chairmanship position, NPP, and this is the time. Memakacho say all the 5 aspirants now. So 1 year 5 was a 4, 5, 6. 1 more corner. Everybody deserves it. But look for the personal okuta a certain caliber to the grassroots. Okuta certain caliber to the people. I mean the top class. That is when I told you said chairman to me kuta. But John Boadu and communication. When it comes to communication, this man is good. Metin for the second time, I'm going to play a video with Yamau. Now, in fact, what can I say? Baby, John, you are sitting at Chako Din Komobi, our SD phone Shemubiasia. You are Dr. Mahama Miyako say, Ghana force one country, almost say, Omoka, Emma sitting at Taba responding, or responding to a sitting at him, was so on one, and can you obey any Bushaji? Any other matters would be home.
We should trade unions. Share the year 2024. A year, dear, one say closer. Teachers Association. Nina say Abine, President Galamsey. Abine declared state of emergency. In closer, the offer state of emergency obeying. Closer, over a state of emergency in Galamsey issues was saying. But because we lost them. Yes, because we lost them. We share a handful. You know more relationships. Because these are pillars of powers.
Yes.
You understand? these are the pillars that holds government.
Omo commande.
Says our pillars no yebubuna and one no. These are areas yelusu as a result of idema bebre. Into here obia obe lead party na oni omo relationship oni omo won kutaudie omo jini di omo ni na ye adwuma omo betuma aka asumsem akire no you better get feedback papa from these people. You understand? And you know, you say yakoto aba, and say yakoto aba. Yakoto aba. E dey nyobi asa problems here. Matchey.
Yeah.
Nipa kro to me abeso ano. And say you to me e wini na Dr. Baumia, because say enya Baumia as president in this modern times IT technology. And na ye kesikafo e wo wiase anya omo to gold ni timba o. Esikafo ye omo AI mu. Omo na kakre bi nkwara omo develop app keka millions of dollars. Millions ye kesikafo enye omo ye friend saying timba ne then the benya omo even manufacturing crowd no ti say technology driven. As far back as 1998, Baumia in the book, but concluding parts now, okay, that time we identify say technology driven economy, munda ye economy. Do pe omo as we speak now, companies, particularly Cadbury, omo develop cocoa product yemfa cocoa nye
Cocoa product
yemfa cocoa nye ubenya flavor no bibia pepepe
but nye cocoa
ne de it is a cocoa na udia ebedu baby no this how the yeti e man kwara na Ghana ubia meto Uber services are away. Uber company no only car be out baby out. But the revenue for the year is over $80 billion. Back where I'm in Kanye Airbnb or said how many hotels or baby out? But the revenue omunyano. So unti you don't be so be here leadership any leadership or say pedokunedia or say digital. You did if you have such mindsets of leadership ADS it be taking years pansa
you better make it progress.
You young to be out because the more who delay 1 year and nipa krono or do with him 50 years. Who delay 2 years until banya party be to say NDC with the mindset said dokro die ne chinam die and I important ye be die nim over 100 years na afi and I catch up. So it is important say as quickly as possible no you better ahihye ye niema yie na ye to me a strengthen your party no na ya rebrand your party no ya ma party no aya akono ya ma messages ebeboa resonate with the masses no, particularly the youth of our country. No man who say enye dokundie.
Why the youth?
Why the youth? Because one, omo numbers no so edoso.
Okay.
So share omo benefit for SHSE. Yeah, if you're not 3.5 million people. 3.5 million people. of ages between 18 to like 24, 25. These are a group of people that don't make icons young politicians. No. Shatawale ne Stone Boy ne your friend is saying if you are dominating so to what extent, and this is IT, to what extent do we develop our political party to attract the attention and be able to sell our ideas to them? If you fail to do that, you failed. Because sister, and then no, in Katesia, Baku be a friend is a dose you said then. Otume on her own, and your political party,
Yeah.
amount to show a ton space keke ankofo beton ade 10,000 20,000 sika o sesa de ko ne nkofo e ba ho ene show obono e kire se nyema asesa ntu ya chairman a otisa changing times yi mu ene nyema asesa ne kwan ben ne be fa so a ye betumi afeed into the changing world to get our messages across to the
New generation.
Ghanaian people and the new generation. And you know, and then you know, no media na odebeye. So, do you national chairman? Or the media na say? Or you ready say? Or bed roll his sleeves up? Until I'm more me say no. Now me until they are more cano class. Me say. Any post in the video, who perceive you and Secretary General, call World Bank. You understand? And friend is saying IMF. But we there former Juman here, said to say, Mimi Wohipa, and I'm your national chairman. Now, your presidential candidate, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. I saw you invited. Now I call. Now we gyina so dia kanyema Ghana for aban we de Ghana for car also mutia na the opponent abegyina aka say enya sorry dem mu na ye kan we I said also for na ankasa ye de ono ankasa ye politics that no nya assemblies of God so we some okeka ye now confront doctor about a special guest obekasa about medicine ukofa social worker ba itu ukofa politician ba Desmond Tutu no omoka politics no wo a friend is saying edwaye ana park so no omoka no omo pulpit no omo use at the fight apartheid. But you see the difference was that I said, you get no any response. No any response to say, for the first time in the history of our country, na producer price of cocoa, yateso, ebin sida. It I said, you get okay, so respond, akade no beka. Onya shenka. Edundum no so. Me put me ana dum so da nya me nwanwa o. Because who vote ama John Mahama, unim se dum so da vote aba. Characteristics of John Mahama for almost 8 years already president no or 2 atamels years dum so nkwa nti dum so ba edundum no ba anya me nwanwa but you the Ghana for car because I could promise you 133 one job 3 shifts for 3 people arabeba 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
You understand? 24-hour economy. It's a dundum ne ba. O the Ghana for car. Only answers for that. Into the Okasa. Okasa na ni say we o. Unzo Okasa na here and ask about me happen na akode bone. As national chairman, I'll hold a press conference and bring it back and ask him, ebi okofi no akodwen ho, ebi obetumi nya answer. No, Bisano, John Mahama say, here Dana for the first time. You to be producer price of cocoa so.
Yeah.
Eh then now also about 133. Na dundum eba. Eh then now see galamsey. Unti bida. Afe one kasa wa acknowledge say galamsey no NPP for year, NDC for year, NDC for year. Now first now we dede no. Now you say NDC for year, NPP for year. It's a hono odiyanka. I also be chire say election 2028 no. Messages no eyamfa bebere o. Ebe say 9 pe. That's why you need a chairman who have international.
Just 4 messages.
Oh, 9 pe. Now ko ka de ben bio bebere. Edundum. Employment embaye. Galamsey ya omuntumi so anu. Any gold in state capture.
What can state capture? What patch is saying?
Oh, them, I know a major topic. Remember how?
Okay.
You understand? Say, what to be that say?
Yeah, remember how? You show
Right.
Right. But Obit in China, Obabi South say, one pass it through the ranks. Why a national finance officer, youth treasurer, national youth organizer, communications director, deputy, national organizer, national general secretary, polling station chairman, constituency secretary, regional research officer. We can make a cradia. One year.
What the woman organizer account?
Aka women's organizer. Yep, a long serving national officer in NPP. Many fear me DMPP. Me who will be apart from you. Unfinished business be or car. Open so ye the boa NPP na.
NPP for say a train tear. Enjoy cheswa. Now, police in Ibia constable. Ono so nya IGP obedi.
Of course.
Nti oya constable, yes sergeant, yeah we fence inspector. Uswedi post the brain that dey na upper commissioner. Odi commissioner cross up deputy IGP and sawanya IGP. You understand? Nti yeah edu baby no. Edu pempen so bia require the set skills so bia when your experience over the period or what record of achievements
A basia wa.
a basia wa ye juma e bu ye din 2015 as a party they go kra the national chairman they are suspending or general secretary first second vice na ye here obia obe step in because of my background na my unity no and me step in. A step in 2015. Then you put it together. A manifesto. You put it together. Logistics to support the party. You put it together. Training programmer. It to be. Now me will be maybe call national organizer. Me will be na me friend no pink sheet tracking system.
Okay. And no idea.
No, yeah. Say pink sheet, no. Starting with IPAC. What goes on the pink sheet starting with IPAC? Asako Parliament, yeah, a law. Answer pink sheet, no. Yeah, a procurement. How the end? I was a new woman enough. Answer the printing of the pink sheet, the distribution of the pink sheet. Till election day, agency training or pink sheet and so copy say about to abane as in your collation planner, your digit resource no. Nina no now providing security because the result is that they see you have look not. MP no your parliamentary candidate no pink sheet no one ho na NDC for be call which means there was a failure of collation plan. So the collation plan no, must be guided with security. Security. And it's about obi ho exposing this so never tell collation plan. Answer results declaration. How do we transmit the result? 2016, for the first time in the history of Africa, political party biara ni hɔ a yɛato about no ankasa to collect the results now within best 16 hours when you exact results to say new patriotic party and hard work in yeah mock elections so unuza 2016 mock elections
NPP before the
NPP
general elections.
before the general elections.
What come mock elections? And we are saying.
No say picky depending on your criteria, they selected region by region. And no say and to aba into your agent time ben also call your electoral materials no ho o trance 530 no o ho trance o support beba also support o duane o say deba duane arrangement you know duane nyina arrangements because duane check kekra wa anya careful it to be sell way more agent to be sorry ko didi e ko DND say duane man ye
so more fun say general election
no e man e ball 5 me point and e kan aba no ye wie a collation plan aye no or say ye baby or Ashanti region for instance in the year 2020 ye mock ye best 5 times do wan hwe ya me kai ye by election wo abetifi nani na ye learning process no ye say collation nipa ba akubi na NG electoral area coordinator NG na onfamra center na akwa ne koji ade na ya gigi ni nyina o akwa ne de ma no se de ni agi se wa buo se den o wa yira
wa de pepa ni nyina
yira ye ko ne girlfriend ho ye chimba bia o se chimbia apetesi ba o se ye fa o nyina ye hu akoi iti ya quality results nyina o
akọdun kwa de iti ma adwuma
ya ye ne fefefe no ye tena ase ma electoral commission for IS tortoise in collation of results e be ye omo die wie answer because ye ni backing bia ye de be ye eno na ma 2020 we even went ahead not only collation of the results and transmission yes can your friend is saying pink sheet no in a transmit here within 8 hours we didn't only have our results, we had all our pink sheets in place ejuma ding and the year na samani
when bring child
say me afraid me say pink sheet tracking system.
Okay, and to now this
it is happening sheet tracking system no e kwan ben e be fa so okay to me aye they are both physical IT so IT part no na dey jo anoche e be kan ho and a team
okay
a entire team and ni papa akwaduma but the idea of making sure say because with my background in accounting I couldn't understand say 2012 na ya to abawie na yentumi nkase yenya 4,250,000 uhia mbokola calculator keke di abobo to say no this will never happen in New Patriotic Party again so never change it I know there na ye me major issue because when lose so say uhu na ma di lose here so when win here so uhu na ma we dey win here you know and there's a need for such experiences to be brought on board. So the American communication. Then NDC to be bu niamaguya so. Then you to me tragana ha. Na your mineral resources. Ya de ashe president in sa. Say on holding in trust for the people. Initial commission they say $19 billion. Assessment papa is over $100 billion worth of mineral resources. Na yete ho da no Ibrahim Mahama. Abe church and same bi mu say Akufo-Addo kra na a man say
Akufo-Addo ne started one man nya sa daman
enya no kra wo mu ne say daman for no omu lease no na ebewu April 2025.
Okay.
Around 2024 no na business no my say EMP no they provide mining support system more.
Of course.
Na daman for no aye imagine say akaye kakra injai ponkwe ena EMP aye Ibrahim Mahama
contractor madam
contractor madam for no express interest say onya some person mo kodi anka omo fa omo period na aka na mo na daman for say okay lease no enwuye nti answer na ebetumi di ama no ti say okoje no objection letter from the government,
which is land commission,
which is the presidency, which is wherever, okay. Because yeah na near power.
Okay.
Na say obi agi lease na onya nwie lease no no say nka minya me dane ama na beji no objection I didn't na emfa ama oba ya ye man no objection no ena da man force so ma dwen say emfa ama obi on ya nka say be operate
because you 1 year crowd
because you 1 year crowd enim no objection akoje ye no emfa so bia ni o ndenya Akufo-Addo na de saa we ni ma no Akufo-Addo agree say the amount for no say omo enwie omo unexpired lease period na omo de be ma dia ye ni ho asem ka
mo ne omo koka
eno ndre ya aban papa no benya yen ne de ma no obeji no objection ni wie ye no na the amount for say emfa ma obi o nti onyo mu tirimu ka iti NDC winning yada edu April 2025 governor by say omo per extension a renewal of their lease no say si ane brother na be president nti omo say renew bi on ma o renew ma me say yeah lease dey wu be kwa na kofo ame ponka de me de ma na manja obekwa akọ ye releasing ma nti dama for no eko parliament ko pa cho because you need to renew uliza or say udi commission because it's a big mine omo machines akese ho because renewal of lease there nka normal nya dia eche wo ho kra say Debbie, nye. No go parliament for cho. And now parliament extended lease no for 1 year. Extended lease no for 1 year. No. About now house aka just about 1 month. March at the end of April no. Na ban year na dwen say omo renew ma omo bi on 1 year na no no and na omo bi a tender process for 7 days
na holidays ukra wo
holidays weekends
weekend yeah
Saturday Sunday tender of certain projects for 7 days. So we need insider information. How then watch us report? Both technical and financial report. As part of the financial report, you are required to provide evidence of over $500 million cash. 5 days. Google and I'll chat GPT. Next say, if there's any company in the world with such a mine, I will to make take 5 days and 7 days.
I mean, that requirement.
I bet you say we have 2 years. We have 2 years. We assemble the best experts throughout the world. Now put it together. Answer now bet your 1,500 pages. 1,500 pages. But on one for EMP. On one ni Yankopon Jesus Christ. It will produce 1,500 page documents within 7 days.
Mahama.
Nasa anaju mana asem we ehwa mo ne ani omo kasa asem no anaju mana asem be no obia nkase sebi ye de ma Ghana ni na ye ne ya o debi be Ghana for na ye wa no ye over 30 billion ye Ibrahim Mahama pe na Ghana ni nti ade be ma Ghana ni a yenye no open no biara or capacity unbid for now could be for 7 days requiring a document it will take you 2 years now almost to produce document no almost to within 5 days here EPA certificate minerals commission certificate deben certificate ni now we did on one ni Osrabofo Ibrahim Minuza Ibrahim no Osrabofo that the meaning Osrabofo ada. What to be that? And that this matter will die. This matter
Gamaya de my Ibrahim Mahama.
Me say this matter. Now, why you make crazy? Can't you go via your train or abo also no? This matter. Sir, within 7 days, we will produce 1,500 page. Ebe kosa che say we wafa.
And two by chairman NPP recapture.
Me say. We what part say we na? Is that what it is? As we speak now, Takwanso almost eguso. Unu say bogoso and the ama Dr. Dufour. Dr. Kovran Dufour. Men kan de de mo esoro ho no. Na nipa miensa. Epe de ye Ghana for. Nti obi an ka say me emfa ma Ghana ni. Ye nyina ye ni baje. Sebenya Ghana nia or running such a large scale mine and there will be a problem, and it doesn't matter whether you're Ibrahim Mahama or your Kojo Mahama or your Drawe, but young cano cray Senka Akufo-Addo and or your president Ukaga be cry on the air and when he do so the only Jim from Mano Grand way. You don't have a chair. Just say, oh, young boy, with a bonny band on with you. I just mean, Tiasia. It means Coca Gabi grab because Gabi they are natural and dear God. Just say, go with your demonstration, yeah, fasting, yeah, hunger strike, Komunda and Domundakra. But Senka Ebi Akufo-Addo nua and a bumpty. And now within 5 days, a document it be take world-class company 2 years to produce. Now you catch them and say, or no, na ye experts. It may take you 5 days to produce the documents. And can end this for my yada. And can say, "No, you be chaso."
Dabi.
Today, today, I say, "Say, we will see a chaso." Okay? Say John can say be. O say o kwaji etu oduro, Nye bo otu ne nyawa. Na sa ji sika duro. Nye twa sika ne nyawa. say ya tune for street nso so obetumi aje wadu
no wadu ni ho
say ya tune for street
so na ya twen
ya tune for street so a asem we yenjemu ne hinjemu you remember Ghanaian people who the kind of president yen yedi your mineral resources ashe nsa say onhwe so man we jai amane nua crack ne crack no ne crack no we jai mu amano enya competitive process the firm or insider information
but some say competitive
when hifa company ba ko e kan no kra Cobrado for company onu kra obai say okay you standing on man kakra o say hey there be enye ba ko no dey onu buy kra document kra because there's no way any company in the world can produce the kind of document 1,500 pages with all the certifications we need to qualify under a tender process, no, to be able to meet the condition of the tender.
Uncle JB, apart from
that's the same way. Who can say the same way? Be chaso over $100 billion.
Uncle JB, apart from say trumpet in Ghana for TSC say your natural resources bibri ya sisama Ibrahim Mahama no and then biona Uncle JB wait to my
then biona wait to my wo yo me e ko Jesus ka dey na ye no ya twena boso a medu ba bi o say eh o asasi bi wo don go o asasi of water region say 500,000 acres kra e bedu $50 million akwe bi a ye chi en go fo ebi na ye pe guarantee the abe ni be ya say for 70 million bra o say o asasi wo so menya 15 acres I say 70 million o so asasi
na so be asasi ya ka bom cry
say o asasi o si me asasi wa simple su na 10 acres ya ka 70 million na o so you understand there's no way yeah better say and these are things you need a leadership that is bold. You need a leadership that understands the process. Obi a church mu say a chira oda.
There be
conversation course nya what ni say that.
There be.
But this is the reality.
That means a communication na NPP will problem.
But leadership I say leady. So a leading na ma. This is my kind of say. Obi a ya communicator bia be peke.
Nti okoka
onim de oka. Nti I know say no me ba as national chairman no me what we call national chairman media encounter.
Okay.
At least every 2 weeks. Now in the 2 weeks no in niema akoso na niema I was say yeah. Na yeah questions I was say a car because be do na car ni bia be ka ho. So na enye cocoa for cape enye allowances ka enye doom soccer na car ni bebre abeka ho. So nti I don't know ebe boa your communicators no. Now almost every day we have an agenda to set and make sure say we bring proper conversation of matters that affects the nation rather than say nyema ehunyanti ube no because say conversation be any until obi koka say do so asaba na ban akwachi no saban obi papa o ansa o nyema papa o ya enyo obi Facebook ocho do so asaba that's one do of them by
Uncle Joby ube ye beba ho ube ye chairman NPP a department ben the war NPP no mu a wa hu se baby a wote no wa hu se had yes strengthen no
bebre for instance so share it's a communication maka communication me share MPs no and then answer no me catch almost say so o share MPP NDC NDC for etumi nya MPs mo mo chair ɛwɔ parliament ɛsɛn NPP for so na me kyerɛ no ohwe ma hwɛ abambagben 92 ɔba e no da so hɔ yo so na 92 ɔda so wɔ hɔ gɔfo wɔ hɔ saa yɛn deɛ wakyɛ wɔ mu a crime sɛ bɛyɛ 2008 2012 forever hwɛ okɔ US a ɔmo congress no every 2 years na ɛto aba o so bi tumi tena hɔ 30 years 40 years every 2 years na ɛto aba so yɛ die 4 years die nti ama attrition rate no es dɔɔso ɛyɛ yɛ process a MPs ni femu a MP wɔ hɔ a ne nkɔɔfoɔ dwen sɛ wɔnyɛ sika tam so busia nko a na ɔmo de te hɔ busia nko a some of these MPs were outside ebe omobo sometimes some colleagues petro kra omutu esre
MPs no
asambe na ho kan now imagine say o ye MP wako primaries sika omutu etua yi wako tua bi utua wie ya election general election wo ho ubo besia na ode koye primaries no uwini ye no also ye general election prosecute election no and also ye obe si ane niema uwie a over parliament o salary na uji no o calculate ya some of them did 2,000 5,000 ekofie
after say atiti ni bibia no when you ba parliament no be start your constituency a ope wetu o you who MP no o my ha obi di wachi nti wo ka no kra boy no unya nte ka no utumi so hwe maye ndidi wasesa nti da ekana na obogum kopim se betu because betu be no utumi bi ya hodinasa
kopim se betu nti ko ba ko mienu a na etu na foforo aba ukọ te say the American election senka yenya nkofo a omo ye season da omo tena ho acha nka many of the seats no get befa because ni pa onye bi da ye ma ba so a ntem na kwasha na yiren pass so no kwasha na yiren pass we dwane so mo a omo atrem ache no they stood to their grounds and we won. US will be on friend parliamentary congressional congressional friends PCA congressional bibisa omo juma ene say omo ena ehwe say they are made up of seasoned politicians, some of them parliamentarians, some of the independent people. Can't almost party no. Almost a assessment of the MPs nina. Almost a resi fans, independent fans. Almost they share parliamentarians no, because we're standing on the tickets of NPP. You must benefit. They get ready they show almost so to me years of this year research you say we juma o ye no eto sin ana ekosen omo na hwe omo primaries won sem nyina it me advice and no say I'm moving some be national chairman CCR no who say your constitution no national council no your subcommittees of the National Council. It be a standing committee, it be a ad hoc committee. Standing committee is regulated by the Constitution.
Okay.
Ad hoc committee in the over to me has set it. It set it, sir. Ad hoc committee, no.
Okay.
Made up of seasoned politicians, sir. More independent thoughts.
Okay.
No my assessment of because as we speak now. I was saying what assessment of all the 60 na maka wasem no. One mona omo ye viable baako mmienu short list bi nanka almost provide
no more fair idea.
In your fair idea of how it was. Not only that, your opponents, no, they no more yeah. Yet you are going to about you're competing with somebody else, another political party. Then they cost why na you likely say yeah 87 there one on the Bible contest yeah. What are they doing? They said them catch us have logo no.
Yeah.
They are empowering a certain lady B. It is social media power here no because some person will empower no. That corruption
So it is good so what me identifying in term.
So inti you be yansa ad hoc committee no responsible for our parliamentary process in there ma.
Monitoring
no monitoring bibia na aboa na ma sa pinche ye corporate maison tokwa ni niema ni nyina abrase.
Hi, Smart Africa Media. What over so subscribe like that sign Shema from which because we wouldn't have been here without you. And I really appreciate that. Men nanam, me papa no, me mama no, me nuanom. In penny for me nuanom ketwa. In fact, you've helped me a lot. My boy, me papa, and I'm not going to be nyenyi. And to me comment section, oh, young kuni komo. This is John Boadu. Na nkomo no wodi no na make say nipa ba ko a obeha no this man nipa ba ko obeha no on aye chema wontumi because chema wontumi e wo skebia when it comes to campaign but my main kind of the gospel truth I'm going to break it down here. I want the end this for the chema wontumi na no say about the campaign time election time na say chema wontumi I don't want to say certain words here. Say I'm offending a candidate. No, be I know you'll be favorite. Be I know you be favorite. Be I know you mean you'll be favorite. Be papa be favorite. So I wouldn't want to say something. I beg you come with trouble. Bet I didn't know I cost one day. One more day chama won to me. Court. One more than koba. One more than koban. When it's a good campaign time on, they are going to use that against NPP. That is the truth. So we NPP near 10 crore. They are going to use that. NDC for equity smartest brain be out. They are going to use that party and the national chairman or involved with Galamsey. They're going to use that. But let's wait and see where our prosecution could do. But I will advise you, when you are voting for this chairmanship position, vote wisely, with all due respect. Because baby NPP could do no. So we need the obey chairman one. Now no there. Or the relationship with the grassroots, the relationship with the elders, and including the people of Ghana, very well. Listen, clock it. So when you're saying that caliber, it is not going to work. And then NPP no age in a chairman. So I don't know minimum NPP constitution that much. But NPP, it's a chairman, so it's a president in you are. You see, NPP ni president. NPP leader. But my name say, one more to be leader, and say, leader, Nababe, the main leader of the party, the pillar of the party, I can't tell. But chairman plays a role. And me advice, and say, the open say, what woman be not two, but the work or two, whatever woman. And just kind of way, because when it comes to this, a lot of people are going to give you money, they're going to pay. That is the truth. And we can't intimacy hard and free. They are going to pay. But what this kind of whatever. And this kind of case I'm miscanting me quite will be just your research for that sound for him. If John Boadu is the best candidate, give it to him. If Chamaun to me is a preferred candidate, give it to him. If Yeroboachi Jakun is the well preferred candidate, just give it to him. But make sure say at the end of the day, 2028, you're going to help Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia to achieve the goal that you want to achieve, to build the Ghana that you want. It is going to depend on the chairman, national chairman. I rest my case. What I want, comment section and Smart Africa Media. A very good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening to you.